Sorry that we have to interrupt music for some lame-ass Warcraft.
Yeah, I don't know.
Scratch that shit! We have the final game for today. One more slot to the playoffs. It's either gonna be Germany with WaN or Serbians Rudan. And I am really excited about this because you have the map videos and map picks. And that's quite a surprise.
This is weird. Alright, so first of all, the story of this group is one of them is much better than the rest, one of them is much worse than the rest. And the two that are playing right now are kind of on even footing, and they're going to be deciding who joins Sonic. And yeah, the map vetoes are really weird. Alright, so Turner Stand first vetoed by WaN, normal. Twisted Meadows is the next veto by Rudan. A little bit curious. Then Amazonia vetoed by WaN, understandable as well. And then Rudan vetoes Nomad Isles. That is where his expansions got cancelled all the time. And that means Turtle Rock is still in the map pool. Turtle Rock, I think, the most broken map in this matchup. Well, along with Turner Stand, probably. But that is really good for WaN. Really good. Honestly, I would give him an 80% win chance on Turtle Rock. So that already might mean that one map is down for him for sure. Well, not for sure, but really good chance.
Yeah, this is gonna be really, really, really interesting. When Rickmore has been cheering for him, of course, the German community cheering for their boy. On the other side, I think a lot of Skype groups will be cheering for Rudan here, since the Serbian community is strong and brave. They have a lot of players in this community there in Serbia. Shout out to these guys, of course, Ike, RVS, guys like this. So, yeah, they have a good team there, a big community meeting for LANs. Warcraft 3 is still very popular in Serbia, but of course in Germany as well. Echo Isles is the first map. We see a Demon Hunter and we see a Death Knight. Nothing surprising here. No Warden out of Rudan again. And he's going for the Engine of War right next to the usual creep spot here. So maybe a little afraid of a ghoul push or whatever. Not going for the mercenary camp or something. Very standard, very passive.
Yep, playing it safe again. I think he also did this against Atheist. And I think against Human, it's much less likely that he tries to punish your creeping. Against Undead, it is to be expected. This is what Undead does. He runs across the map and harasses you. And we go for the mercenary camp, that can be a disaster for you. So especially against the Undead race, I think that's the right choice for Rudan. Going for the smaller creeping, making sure everything's in order, everything's working fine. This of course is going to mean that he's not going to be level 2 after this little green creep camp. Is WaN going to try to apply some pressure off of the Demon Hunter only being level 1?
Gonna see about that. Gotta adjust something here, sorry.
We saw Naga all the time, all the time from Rudan. Very predictable in that fashion. Is this gonna be the same again?
Look at this Moonwell, man. Very hurt. Only 100 HP left. The Demon Hunter has to take care of that. But there's a Death Knight coming with 2 skeletons. That would, of course, mean last regeneration. The Wisp is coming.
You gotta be kidding me.
Is this gonna be too late? Frostborn hungers for some moon juice. And he kills it! Rudan is supply stock. Amazing early game for WaN again, as it has been on Last Refuge in the first series. What is going on here?
What the hell is going on with Rudan, man? The ghoul has been hacking away at the frickin' Moonwell for like a minute. And then when it's at 50 HP, he thinks, oh, maybe I should repair. I guess he was busy getting the mercenary, the Shadow Priest. He got him, but he lost the Moonwell. That means he's supply stuck now. That means no archers for the time being. That means if ghouls come across, this is going to be super tough to hold. And look at the greed from him. He's taken right away. He's not getting more Moonwells. There's only 1 Moonwell, 1 archer, 1 mercenary. But if suddenly 7 ghouls appear, this could be GG right away, but ghouls are going to be creeping instead.
Yeah, I was seeing this and questioning this at least to a degree. He's creeping the green spot with the ghouls, so not a big reward for that action. On the other side, he could have done so much damage with these 5 ghouls here in the main base.
Yeah, the thing is though, when you go for 5 ghouls, you might not get too much. You might get something, but not too much. You have to really commit with more if you want to get a lot done. But that delays, of course, your tier 3 and everything. So maybe that's not what he wants.
Nice little trick by Rudan here. Goes for the marketplace and killing the Ogre Magi, and these guys are helping here. Nice little trick that Watchiv Rich brought into the game quite some time ago. It is Potion of Invulnerability. Very good item, so high risk, high reward. Once again, this creep not being pressured by WaN. The Hunter's Hall is quite in time. That's very good. And the German focuses on creeping here.
Yeah, he's gonna give the Demon Hunter the space to get to level 3 fairly easily, and this can be punished, honestly. But it's kind of dangerous to do when you walk in there with the ghouls. They get ensnared, you lose the ghouls. Maybe the Demon Hunter gets experience that way. He's gonna creep up himself now. Goes towards the merchant. That spot gives a lot of experience and pretty easy to creep with the ghouls thanks to the medium armor on the berserkers. Is he maybe gonna steal away the Boots of Speed here? We saw that he really likes going for his own Naga. And Boots of Speed, of course, very strong on her. But it doesn't look like it. Only gonna be creeping.
So this good early game WaN not really capitalizing from it, except his experience bar. Sentry wards from him also very good, and with the group of ghouls he's going towards the tavern. Both players are on tier 2, WaN immediately going for the tier 3. Naga on both sides. Which one is gonna go down? Heavy damage. Surround again. It was the surrounds in the first series that brought him the victory. Will it be the same in map number 2? Naga dead immediately. Level 3 for the Death Knight. Fast leveling, but how much damage can be dealt to his own?
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, there's a wisp block coming. Very well done from Rudan. Both players showing good micro.
She would have died anyways. This is a level 2 mana burn. This is too much damage. Fortunately for him, he got the Naga on the other side.
With the timing of WaN, here comes the Ancient of Laura, but the ghouls, they will hack this into pieces.
Oh, he's gonna get both?
Yeah. First one down, second one, he has to focus it now. Yeah, does not care about the units, and this is once again amazing.
And he's not even gonna be punished, because the demon doesn't have boots. Is he gonna get the archer as well, trying to go for the surround? He doesn't quite get it. Archer is too slim. She's been going to the gym, folks. He's pretty fine. And he gets a wisp as well. And as I said, he's not going to be punished because the demon doesn't have boots. He can't chase and kill the ghouls, at least if one does it right and blocks, and he does do so. So he gets 2 lures, an archer, a wisp, and the opposing second hero, only for his own Naga. This is a fantastic mid-game.
I think if you ask WaN for his favorite travel destination, he will change his opinion to Rudan's base from from now on. Naga is back on both sides.
Holy shit, look at the tech, man.
Yeah, it's so fast. He did it right away when he hit tier 2, pressed the button, bam, started tier 3 tech.
And Rudan had to delay it so long because he had to re-establish his Ancients of Lore. So much lumber. Oh boy, this Demon Hunter has to carry extremely hard. He has the Greater Invul, which helps him, but only in 1 engagement. What else does he have? Level 3, yeah, but he needs more.
You know, Echo Else has 10 spots where you can find Claws of Attack. That is, of course, nice if you are relying on a hero that is a DPS monster usually. But you have to find them. You have to find the time to creep everything. Will WaN give him the time? That's the question. Lich is coming at the 3rd hero. Big power spike. Ring of Regeneration. No claws +9. And the ring is not doing anything for him now. Invis Demon Hunter. But WaN is taking this little spot here. Getting up in levels with his Death Knight. Level 3.5. Naga, of course, suffered a bit. And he gets the claws +6. Which is, as always, amazing for the Lich. Ghoul Frenzy, Destroyer upgrade. Everything in order for WaN.
He's gonna try to go for the last hit here with the mana burn on the Renegade, get the item and get out. If WaN is very quick, he can surround him and at least force the big invul. Let's take a look. How quick on his feet is WaN gonna be? Actually, Rudan is too slow himself, does not pay attention for the mana burn kill.
Reward is Ring of Protection +3 though. That's not too good, but the level 2 Naga, that is important. Fork Lightning is nice. The Lich is here. Orb of Corruption. Frenzy is ready. And Destroyer upgrade is about to be ready. And tier 3 for Rudan has not even been reached. He's leveling his Naga hard. Power level with everything he got. But look at this. The Engine of War is under attack. He wanted to use it for creeping. But not even that is working for him.
He has 2 Dryads. 2 Bears will be coming. I do imagine they have at least Adept.
Yeah. They do. So he has Reju, but there is the Destroyer upgrade as well. Once again, the third time that WaN is going into Rudan's base. The first 2 times have been very, very successful. Will this be the nail of the coffin?
The Naga, she's asking for a surround. And she barely evades it. Just gets out of there. But the Dryads and the Archer now might be in trouble. But the Demon Hunter pops out of Invis. Has been invisible for such a long time, playing a Blade Master role-playing game, now getting surrounded, possibly himself calling over, eating a lot of damage, but the staff saves him, and now he can rejoin up back in the base. So the defense for Rudan is looking very good at the moment.
He buys time for the Master training, halfway through, 20 seconds remaining, but if one Moonwell down, supply stuck again. He can't get out any more bears than he actually has on the battlefield now. No new Moonwell in production. He haunts down the Dryads, but he gets a little distracted here. Not too much damage being done, and the level is still 3-1.
And WaN would have loved to take a real fight before Master Training is done, but now he knows the right Master Training is done. Do I still want to fight? Let's take a look at the army. I guess I do, because the Naga is exposed, eating Nova and the slow, and she dies! I think he tried to transfer the staff, but it was too slow! The Demon Hunter, though, being so tanky with the Reju, he lets him go, doesn't focus him anymore, goes towards the Priest instead, and that one falls quickly, but the Bear standing fairly strong, and the Demon Hunter, I said this before, he has to carry so hard. Can he carry this on his own?
I don't think so, man. Invo Potion being popped now. 2 Destroyers up in the air. Bye-bye Bears. Oh, the 1 Destroyer being nicely focused. There is the Orb of Venom on the Demon Hunter, but the second Bear has no chance. There's a lot of mana remaining on the Naga. Level 4 on the Death Knight. Bear is dead. How long is the Invo Potion? And the Invo Potion is gone. Oh, a nice little mana burn, but the damage seems to be too high. Is there another Fog Lightning? Yes, he hits it. But Town Portal on the Demon Hunter. Does he have something to heal up his Naga? No nuke anymore. Fog Lightning is inbound though, cooldown is off, 1 second, but the Demon Hunter is back to full health.
Alright, but he's getting slow, the movements are dry. Does he have a healing potion? Does he have a healing potion? He doesn't! He doesn't! He falls! Nothing remaining! G! And it repeats. WaN takes the 1-0, and the next map's gonna be Turtle Rock.
Exactly, this was Rudan's choice. This was his map pick, I guess, right?
It was.
Must have been. And now, 2 match points for WaN.
What's going on with Rudan? This is not the Rudan from the past. This is not the Rudan from the past. You said he's been practicing. Well, I think he needs to practice a little more.
Yeah, he said, I played on NetEase, I watched a few games, nothing special, but we mentioned this is already more than we expected from him, to be honest. But wouldn't be the better question, what is up with WaN?
Yeah. We have to praise him as well. He played this game really well, actually.
I love his micro. It's so cool. The blocks, the surrounds, the decision on what to focus, really good. Today, the best WaN I think I have ever seen.
Yeah, I would agree. And now only 1 map away to go into the playoffs, and it couldn't be a better map for him. Turtle Rock, the undead dream. At least until you go up against Orc. But against Night Elf, it is beautiful. And that is because level 2 for the Night Elf here is harder to get than anywhere else. And level 3, also very hard. And if you manage to get level 3 with the Demon Hunter, well, good luck getting level 3 with your second hero. Everything here is so hard to creep. You can't build Agents of War anywhere because the creeps are so aggressive, they will eat your stuff alive. And the first camp you take only gives you about 100 XP. And, by the way, close position is a possibility as well.
Indeed, this is not the W3 Arena version. The admin is confirming it. Close spawn is possible. Rudan was aware of that when he vetoed. WaN, I don't know, but he said, okay, thank you for the info. And both players feel ready. We are ready. Jesus Christ.
Might be the last game of today, and if it is, we might almost be finishing in time, despite a 2-hour delay. Yeah. We've been seeing some storms today. Yesterday, almost all the series went the distance. Today, not necessarily. All right, second map, WaN, having the 1-0 lead, only 1 map away from advancing to the playoffs. That would be his biggest accomplishment ever in Warcraft 3 history, and it couldn't be better. The stars are aligning. The one map he needs is Turtle Rock against the Night Elf on close freaking positions.
Oh my god, this is gonna be something very special. We haven't seen this in quite some time. This means pressure, 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 pressure. Rudan starting off with an Engine of War, of course. The Demon Hunter will be his pick for sure, but will it be enough? Ghouls can be produced fast. Ghouls have heavy impact in the masses. Does he go for it though? There's always the opportunity to not go for the base, but play it rather standard.
He doesn't have to commit to a lot of damage to the base. I feel as long as he, you know, pick up 5 ghouls, maybe 6 ghouls, have him in a group, and stay outside the Night Elf base and just contain him. Of course, you're going to have a level 1 DK, but he's only going to have a level 1 Demon Hunter. And that's the bigger deal. And the ghoul scouts this close position, and WaN has to be feeling very happy about this.
Yeah, he sees it now. The Wisp is coming out as well. Both players know what's up now, and one of them thinks...
the Moonwell stuff can start again, by the way.
Yeah, both players know what's up, and one of them will be thinking, oh damn. One of them will be thinking, hell yeah! You know, those players which... And
where's the second Moonwell?
yeah, what is this?
40 lumber, there we go.
Yeah, the ghoul.
Immediately.
History repeats.
Oh, and the archer, is she gonna try to defend against the ghoul? She is! So that means he doesn't creep. So that means the Demon Hunter will have 0 experience. Oh.
He has
Jesus
to go
Christ.
immolation, right? He has to save this Moonwell and go immolation.
I mean, he can save the Moonwell without immolation, but...
Yeah, the Moonwell, sure, but...
He's not creeping. Oh, Jesus. This is such a bad start for Rudan. This is horrible.
Death Knight is running over immediately. Both heroes facing off for the first time. It's mana burn. Doesn't see it yet, but it is the Unholy Aura for the Death Knight. Can we check it? Skill not decided yet for Rudan. He knows a ghoul push is most likely inbound, so he wants the opportunity to go for immolation for the mass area of effect. But so far, WaN is buying more time, getting time off the clock for the Demon Hunter. Both heroes will be at 0 experience, and that's something that usually never happens because the undead, the Night Elf have such a big edge with the Engine of War creep that only no, he goes for the 3rd archer and then starts the creep.
And look at the tech. So quick for WaN. Already taking on 22 supply. Wow. Rudan still quite a bit away. Had to move a lot of wisps around against the one single ghoul. Now he's low on lumber. The archers start the creep camp, but here comes the infantry. The ghouls looking for the backstab. What are you gonna go? What's gonna go for? Demon Hunter or archers?
He wants experience. He wants the archers. First one is gone immediately. This could be over real soon. Trying to go for a surround on the demon. Nope, but getting the archer. 2 of them. Oh, okay, gets out. Nicely done. And the Demon Hunter, the Death Knight is tanking quite a lot of hits here, but the ghouls all super healthy.
And the Demon Hunter is still level 1 only, man.
0 experience. Moon Juice has been used for the 1 archer. One of them.
Surround? Not quite.
I can't really block with the Death Knight anymore. This is well defended by Rudan, actually. This is the one thing they have. Oh! Wow! Almost a surround. Second chance? Not really. This is well defended by Rudan, I think. The right clicks on the Death Knight really made a difference. But here we go. Surround it is. Can he keep him alive, though? Archer shots to the Death Knight, not really doing something, but he lost so much that it actually does something.
Big mistake!
Oh! Frostborn hungers for some demon.
Jesus
And
Christ.
this is so much time now that WaN has.
That looked like so much damage. That looked like Frostborn doesn't deal that much damage. I don't know. Maybe he empowered his Frostborn with something. That was so much DPS. Rudan wasn't expecting it at all.
Turning his Frostborn into a lightsaber. Cutting him down.
Jesus Christ, this is
just
the perfect early game.
For WaN.
He's gonna get level 2 by taking away his opponent's creep camp, the only one he can take safely.
And this is so easy to creep for him with the normal damage. And he will get to level 2. He has the call. This would have been a slip of agility for the Demon Hunter. Just imagine this +3 and additional attacks with additional armor would have been so beneficial for the Demon.
I would love to see a Naga with boots right now from WaN.
Second crypt,
steal
by
the
the way.
boots. Oh, second crypt?
Yes, he goes Garks.
Interesting. So he doesn't always go Fiends. I'm very surprised by this. He likes playing Gargs every now and then, I guess, but not against the keeper. Alright, well. Let's see how this turns out. Of course, this means there's going to be no Naga. There's going to be a Lich at some point, but usually it is a lot later. Only once Tier 3 completes and Gargoyle production. Here we go. Demon Hunter coming towards the main, seeing what's going on, and he's like, oh, crap.
This game is really a few minutes old, and the Demon Hunter still has 0 experience, and he's walking almost into this round again. He would have had a town portal, though, but... Engine of Wind by Rudan.
Alright, and the Panda, of course, you need that one.
Yeah, and I think he doesn't feel comfortable with the Panda. As we mentioned before, always Naga.
A player's forces are under
Drives
attack.
him off. Engine of Wind. Is he going immediate hippos?
Yeah.
And then WaN can just respond with mass fiends.
The town is under siege.
And he's gonna have the faster gargoyles. So, if he keeps on pumping gargoyles non-stop, there's no way that Rudan will be able to contest. And he's going for the first Ancient of Wind. I don't think this is enough damage to kill it, though, actually. Gargoyles don't do that much DPS. Yeah, he realizes it and goes for the Wisps instead. By the way, he went for the Hunter's Hall, standard, and then transition. What's he doing with the Wisp? Look at this! This Wisp has been attacked for like 10 seconds straight. Doesn't save it, doesn't detonate it.
Yeah, and his Panda is suffering as well. Finds the level 2 now with 3 gargoyles high up in the air. He's harassing, he continues to harass. And what is Rudan's response? Okay, now he switches them up and puts them into the safety entangled gold mine. In the meantime, Death Knight up at level 3.
He's getting extra experience now, playing the Warden game single hero. We saw this quite a bit a long time ago. This used to be the meta, mass gargoyles, single hero. Later on, late into the game, we see Frostworms and a Lich at some point. But for the most time, it's Gargs harassing all the time, and maybe Ghouls and the DK creeping somewhere else.
I am so surprised what Rudan is doing here. He's going
Oh,
for
the Hippogriff, instantly dead.
Yeah, no chance here. But he's going for an Engine of Lore now. 3rd production building for what?
A town is under
Bears?
siege.
But he's not going to tier 3. WaN continues his guard production, going for tier 3 as well. Instant sacrificial pit. By the way, congratulations, Mr. Demon Hunter, for his first experience in this game.
I think Rudan is, well, first of all screwed, and second of all, clueless of what to do now.
First attack upgrades coming up for the Gargs as well.
Hippogriffs are, by the way, stronger than Gargs in a one-on-one. So if you have 10 versus 10, you usually win, unless miraculous micro. But right now it's 6 versus 2. Then the Gargoyles certainly win.
And it's definitely easier to micro them, because if you engage with A-click, the Gargoyles, oh nice, Drunken Haze Breath of Fire, doesn't have Stone Form yet. If you engage with A-click, then the guards attack the ground units and not the air. So you have to micro them one by one, or well, the group at least.
Not sure that's always true though, actually. But hey, maybe we're gonna see it this game. More Gargoyles harassing the main here, the Hunter's Hall in the bag, Rudan at 39 supply, and as you said, he's still tier 2, and tier 3 is, well, not almost done, but not far away either for WaN. 44 supply and a hell of a lot of gold. Doesn't really need the ghouls anymore that have been harvesting lumber, excuse me, I mean. Hell of a lot of lumber. Very, very diligently for a long time. Where does he go next? Creeping up a little bit more. And here comes the Lich, by the way, aligning with the tier 3 for the orb. And the Panda needs to hit level 3 before the push comes.
This is somehow strange. He goes for some attack. Oh no, he wants to creep now? Okay, I was wondering why he would engage without... Oh, second end snare here, but he saves them. Why he would engage without Frenzy, without Stone Form, and without the Lich. It would have been a horrible timing. But he's patient, he waits, and an Acolyte for the Sacrificial Pit is being built as well. So we have a shade and more information for WaN as well. Rudan trying to find experience desperately, sending his Demon Hunter away, though, who is still level 146 experience. It's ridiculous! This progress, you can't even call it progress on the Demon. And the Death Knight, level, close to level 4 after this. It is level 4, exactly. And the big Invul Potion, hallelujah.
Everything's just working out this game for him. It seems like the Warcraft god has determined that WaN should take it. Everything in his favor. Second map, Turtle Rock, close positions. And now, finding the demon with a Nova. There is no boots of speed here. Yeah, this has to be a TP if he wants to save him. Or is he gonna let him die? Nova should be ready. There we go. First hero dies. No TP, level 1 only.
This is the perfect opportunity for WaN. As I mentioned before, he has Frenzy now. He has Stone Form now. He has the Lich now. He has the Orb of Corruption now. And the Demon Hunter is not on the battlefield. You can only wish for a situation like this.
And how do you defend against this? Alright, Hippogriffs. They're supposed to do the job. There's no Nova here. So the Panda has to do it. It has to use the Invul right away because he's so low. And WaN just walks away, waits for the Invul to wear off. A little bit of healing for the Panda. No redo, of course. And the Moonwell's totally dry. Moonstone. Desperation Moonstone.
But it is 10 Hippos versus 8 Gargs.
Alright, so
there is no Nova. Okay, there's maybe one Nova.
He's gonna win the air fight with this.
Yeah. He needs a perfect Nova. And has to dodge the Breath of Fire, but there's also one heal scroll. I think Rudan, at the moment, has stabilized.
But of course, his Demon Hunter, the big liability in this game. But yeah, the mass Hippo production, I think it, maybe WaN should have gone for more gargoyles. Of course, he had the ghouls already, so he didn't want to get rid of them or anything. 60 supply, Cigarette is ready. He's not wanting to go into upkeep yet, though.
Second attack upgrade is ready as well once again. Nova on the Demon Hunter. I don't know if that's the perfect choice, but he sends the Gargs away. So the Hippogriffs are completely useless at the moment. Wind of Mana Stealing being used, so there's almost one more coil.
Yeah, this is really cool. He knows he loses the air fight, but easily wins the ground fight. There's only 3 archers here and a Dryad against a bunch of ghouls. With a heal scroll, if he so...
Or the Hippos are coming in! Is this a disaster for WaN? Is this the opening that Rudan needed? And this definitely looks like it. He flees, but too late! Definitely too late. Can he somehow... Oh, the Panda dies! We missed it, but the Panda's dead.
That may have been a distraction on purpose. He may have attacked the main with the gargoyles to force the distraction and get the pandas around, and the second hero is dead. And that was the answer to all of these little units. The Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Now everything he has is a freaking level 1 Demon Hunter, and the Moonwells are dry, and the Hippogriffs are innocent bystanders, unable to do anything against these ghouls and the Lich. And there's another surround. There's a TP. He has to use it to save himself, but there's more damage coming.
The ghouls, man, they are doing an incredible job. The Lich, level 2.5. The Panda, of course, level 3. This will take an eternity to get him back. More units are coming. He's even getting talents now to have something against the ghouls. But Fiends are inbound, and this is the transition that I was waiting for the entire time. Hippogriff's completely useless against this. But yeah, the ground army is a Dryad. The ground army is a Dryad, and he can't get anything back because he's supply stuck. He lost the Moonwell once again. And the second one, he's supply stuck forever.
WaN can really push this right now. He just went into upkeep. He wants to finish the game right now. Right now he smells victory in the air, and I think he's right to do so. The demon's still level 1. The saddest demon hunter we've ever seen. 2 potions of healing will keep him alive for the time being, and finally level 2, man. That took forever. The ghouls are starting to die, but so might the demon. The potion is on cooldown. He's following him all the way into the back of the base. Does he want to commit all the way? All the way? No. He thinks better of it and retreats, but more and more fiends will be coming for WaN from double crypt if he so desires.
More Moonwills are coming, but he gets rid of more of them. 45 supplies still for Rudan. Now Web is of course coming, and this is just feeding the undead army. Almost level 5 on the DK, but he has to run away. The Panda is back, Breath of Fire inbound. There's also a Scroll of Healing. Demon Hunter now with evasion, a lot more tanky than he was before. Still 57 food, and now, yeah, with the Fiends, with the Web, he can kite and maybe win the air fight soonish.
Deny it with the Dark Ritual.
Nope, the Fiend dies, so more experience, but far away from leveling up.
Whew, that seemed like it should be game over for Rudan, but the Panda is back, alleviates the pressure, and Rudan somehow is still in this game. He's fighting for his tournament life. Still on tier 2. Still almost supply stuck. Now there's a shade. So he's denying his own Hippogriffs. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He kills them because he thinks they're useless. But now the gargoyles come in. They have some use again. But here come the web as well. There's a Frost Nova. Also the Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire hitting nicely. But the double statues on the ground to heal as well, and the Hippogriffs will be winning the air fight, but after that, they're useless. They are free experience. The Panda has to retreat back into the base. There's no invul on him, and more Hippos are dying, feeding the Lich, getting closer to level 3. DK, almost level 5 in this game, and the Demon Hunter still only level 2.
It's incredible. He goes for the Engine of Lore. Will the damage be enough? Then he can't pump. He can't pump out bears that easy, and it is enough. He can't cancel though. Gets a few resources back. Nice Breath of Fire into the Ghoul. He wants a hero kill. The Nova is coming in, but 2 Fiends heavily damaged, man. This is nice pickups for Rudan. He's really fighting like a lion. Here comes the Nova. Where's the follow-up? Frostborn once again. The shots from the Lich and the level 3 Panda.
Frenzy Ghouls! Frenzy Ghouls!
He kills him again. Level 3 on the Lich.
And that has to be it, doesn't it? We said that before, though. Maybe Rudan can mount another sort of defense. He's rebuilding the Panda in the tavern. In the altar. But is that enough time? Moonwelt in the back of the base will be able to heal up the Demon Hunter. More and more potions of healing have to come out. Nova again. But the healing comes.
Rudan, man, his nickname Malimeda means little bear, but this time he is fighting like a grizzly bear with everything he has, throwing everything at the undead who is knocking on his door over and over and over again. He has mana for another Nova. The Demon Hunter has another potion though. Does it come now? Yep, there it is. He's kind of stuck, but the potion keeps him alive, and he goes through this little path between the main and the shop.
Even morphing a destroyer right now doesn't have a real use, but I guess the statue was empty.
Oh,
the Demon Hunter! The Demon Hunter, he doesn't have healing anymore! GG 2-0 this time! WaN pulling off the upset in Group B, joining Sonic into the playoffs.
This is the biggest upset. Round 1 was an upset already. That was 2-1. That was close. 2-0 versus Rudan. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Very well played by WaN. Congratulations. Well deserved. And unfortunately, Rudan not performing as well as we've seen him before. But yeah, this is a new player on the radar of European Warcraft now. WaN will be joining the greats of Rich, Hawk, and Sonic, and 4 more in the WCA EU qualifier in the playoffs. Only 2 spots to be given out for the final event, for the main event in China later this year. And WaN, if he keeps on improving as he has, maybe, just maybe, he's gonna be one of them.